Hey beautiful people, what is up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. I know y'all, please forgive me. I understand that there's been a lot of time between these videos. I'm trying my best to get back together. We will get there eventually. And I know it's bad because my dad was like, so your videos. And my dad gives no care about makeup, but he just likes watching and supporting. So if he's saying I'm not uploading enough, I know I'm not. Anyways, we are here today because I want to give you guys a first impressions on the brand new Blend Bunny plastic palette. Now, this is really exciting because this is the first time Blend Bunny has given us a curated color story. So unlike in the past, Blend Bunny typically gives us large, and I mean really large palettes that follow a very specific layout in terms of we have like 1 or 2 rows of shimmers and then the rest are mattes, and the mattes always have a gradient, so you go from light to dark. This is not that, okay? This is a 12 pan eyeshadow palette where we have 6 mattes, 6 shimmers. We've never gotten this kind of ratio. And it's not curated in terms of the mattes having that gradient. So here we have the plastic palette. Again, we have 12 shades. We have 6 mattes, 6 shimmers. 2 of those shimmers are multi-chromes. And I think that's pretty much it. So just to get into some quick product details before we dive into the demo, you guys have seen what the outside of the palette looks like. This is made in China. It is vegan. It has a 12-month shelf life, and you get 15.2 grams of product. And this does retail for $34. I do have an affiliate code with Blend Bunny, so if you use my code JAMILA, it will save you 10% off of your purchase. It is, of course, greatly appreciated. It is affiliated, which means that I will make a small kickback from your purchase. All right, let's dive into these swatches so you guys can see what it looks like on my skin tone, the demos, and then I'll come back and give you guys my final thoughts.
They told me you're the reason I shine as you loved on my season.
Okay, let's get started on look number 1. I'm gonna start by going in with this as my transition shade. It's called Nip Tuck. I'm gonna put that right in the crease.
I wanna keep you close.
It's kind of just blending into my skin tone.
Would you love me if I told you what they told me?
You can kind of see it, but not really.
To get to you. If I push too hard, will you become someone I know? I know I can't reach it.
Okay, so let's just go into this. This is self-made.
Saving up your picture keeps me on the same page.
Okay, that's better.
If you knew alone you'd be left there. I know I can't do it. And there I left him with tears like rain in his brown eyes.
And then I'm gonna go into Rumor Has It. Put that into the outer V.
With tears like rain in his brown eyes, crying I left there. 'Cause I can't do it. Crying I left there. They told me damage ain't love. Don't know if I will.
And I'm gonna take Gossip. It's like a gold to pink multi-chrome. And that's just gonna be my all over the lid color today. I want a real simple look.
I wanna keep you close, but all these fears don't go. Would you love me if I told you what they put me through? Don't know what's the pace I can follow to get to you. If I push too hard, will you become someone I knew?
This is the vibe. Let me clean up the rest of my face. I'll be back to show you guys the final look.
With tears like rain in his brown eyes, I will regret it. The love he gave is hard to find, but there I left him. With tears like rain in his.
Okay, let's get started on look number 2. I'm gonna go back into self-made because I really don't want to put such a bright pink on my eyes today. And that's again gonna be my transition color.
End of our places, saving up your pictures keeps me on the same pages. Would you love me if you knew alone you'd be left there? Will you do it?
And I'm gonna go into Reputation. It's the darkest matte in this palette. I'm gonna plop that into the outer V, blending it in. And I'm trying to be careful because I don't want this to be too deep or like too smoky.
Bad traffic ain't a waste of time. When you were there to hold my hand, but I've had it with the 405 since you said I'd missed my last chance. But I know that you've been asking about me. If I tried though to get you back, would you let me? It might take some.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into Clout Chasing. This is honestly the shade that spoke to me the first time I saw this palette. Oh, that's pretty. Like on camera this looks hella purple, but in person it looks more red. Okay, so I'm just gonna drag that along the entire lid.
If I took you for a top-down drive, just you and me and an empty road, maybe I can make it cross your mind. Jump back in, baby, go, go, go. Oh, I know.
This is pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. The one thing that I will do, and I'll probably am doing off camera, is I want to go in with this gold shade and just run it across the top. That shade's called Sugar Zaddy. So that's I think the only thing that I'm gonna add. But this is essentially what the look is gonna look like. Let me go ahead, clean this up, and then I'll come back and show you guys the final look. Okay, so I'm back. As you can tell, this is not one of the looks that I created using the plastic palette, but I do want to give you guys my final thoughts. I also just dropped this, so I'm not going to open it because I did drop out one of these shades. But anyways, actually, I think I have to because I need to show you guys it. Okay, so let's talk about the palette. Just please don't fall out. Oh my Jesus. So overall, I think that this is a beautiful palette. It is a pink palette, so obviously if you are somebody that's not looking for palettes in the pink family, you may not like this as sort of the first curated palette from Blend Money Cosmetics. I do think, however, that this does offer some really, really great neutral options, and I think that this is a beautifully curated color story that gives us a nice sort of jump into a different lane for Blend Money. Now, the one thing I do want to flag is that the shade Purchased, which is like the lightest shade in the pan, that doesn't exactly work for my complexion. I'm not too pressed about it because we do have Nip Tuck, which is also a little bit light, but I do think that we have enough shades here that do work for my deeper complexion. I also really like that the shimmers that they use here are that sort of finely milled, like really soft shimmer formula that doesn't emphasize texture, so I'm not mad at that. I do want to continue playing with this because I think that there's a lot more that I need to test out and try from this palette, but so far I'm impressed. I would like to see a straight up just sort of neutral palette from the brand in this smaller format, because one of the things with the larger Blend Bunny palettes is that they're hard to travel with because, you know, they're giant palettes. So as we get into more curated color stories, I'd love to see like a neutral color story that's either, you know, half warm tone, half cool toned, or just straight up neutral. And really excited to see how they dive into more sort of color themes and color schemes going forward. As always, Blend Bunny continues to surprise me with their releases. I feel like they continue to improve. It doesn't like stay very static. So I'm excited, but it's a brand that always excites me. So again, if you're interested in picking this up, it is available now. You can use my code JAMILA to save yourself 10%, and I will get a small kickback from that. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching me. Don't forget to leave a comment down below letting me know if you have purchased this, if you plan on purchasing it, any questions that you have, or anything you want to see me do with the palette. Leave all of that in the comments down below. Or if you don't know what to leave, but you want to support the channel, orange heart. Just, you know, we're back with the orange hearts. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I'll catch y'all in my next one. Bye!